All right, so I'm gonna walk you through the basic slinging techniques that exist. So you have your simple overhand where you drop it and release overhead. And then very similarly, we have the underhand where you throw it backwards and release forwards. And then either of those methods can be turned into a multi-spin release. So you could do a 3-spin overhand, and you would just count that out as you do it as you practice. So it'd be like 1, 2, 3, and release on 3. You could do the same thing for the underhand. So the next method would be like the baseball method, or the over the head method, which looks like letting the sling spin around behind your head and then release. That will kind of feel like throwing a baseball, which is very powerful and a very fun way to throw. Another method is the across the body, kind of off the side method, which releases like this. And it's the most powerful throw, but maybe the least accurate. There's a couple other methods, such as the figure 8 method, which is one that has been used a lot, but that I don't use very often. Yeah, those are the primary slinging techniques that people use. My personal favorite would be the baseball method, and my old favorite was the triple forward sling. With general safety for slinging, you want to remember that the rock could potentially come out behind you, especially if you're doing a sling that's off to your side like this. If you release at the wrong time, the rock could shoot backwards, so you want to be careful. And generally only sling in an open space. Primarily like into a body of water or into some kind of forested place where no one can be hit by anything. And then as far as the size of rocks, you want them to be round and smooth. This is a kind of a funny shape, but would just work just fine. This sling can take rocks or balls as big as a tennis ball, but it also works for smaller rocks as well. So this is the large tri-cut sling. Yeah, if you're concerned about breaking anything, you can use a tennis ball or some kind of soft sports ball to sling instead. And with my smaller slings, you can use marshmallows for safe spaces or for kids to not be worried about breaking things.